Hi guys, it's Henry Pim again with Man Thing here. I bought the Man Thing by Bowen uh, 2 weeks ago, and I've been meaning to do a review of him. And why? Because I feel that this is a very underrated piece. It's a piece by Bowen from 2005 by Mark Van Teen, and not many people are familiar with the character. But the character itself is a very iconic character. I mean, he's been around for ages, and recently, he's gained more prominence as the Guardian of the Nexus, I believe. I personally, have known him from I believe a Defenders cameo or something like that. Back in the day. And I recently read read about him, in the Marvel Zombies sagas, and he's been a very prominent feature in those because Marvel Zombies is of course an Elseworld tale, and he is the guardian of anything that connects all the other dimensions or stuff like that. So yeah, he's very prominent. And I was really impressed by the character, and I wanted to pose him with other, let's say, otherworldly characters like Ghost Rider, or maybe some zombies or Dracula in due time. But I only have a Ghost Rider, so he'll probably go buddy up or with the Ghost Rider. But about the sculpt itself, what I found most impressive was the base. You can see here, it has some dirt on it because, of course, it comes from the swamp or whatever. Some exotic flowers here, and I believe that this is a skull. Yeah, that's some kind of skull, and it does have some dust on it, but the base itself has been coated. Let's just see if I can get that. To resemble water, and Marvel Bowen have actually done that before, and it really works. But I have to dust it off. And it was a second-hand piece. Well, I bought it from another collector, and it was a real steal. I mean, he let it go for about $80 or $90, and for that money and the state it was in, I mean, it's a mint statue. You can see it. It's a mint statue, not a scratch on it. A true blue collector knows how to treat his statues, and it doesn't have a scratch on it. I love the eyes. Eyes are red with orange inside, to accentuate the stare he has. I mean, he's a character that obviously doesn't speak. So all all he has is his body language, and he's a quite imposing character. Very long arms, bend over, bit crouching down. Love the feet, love the detail on the feet. Let's just rotate this piece. I need to get myself a turntable. If you look at the back, you can see the spine running down here. And the paint application is very good. I love the paint application on this. Let me just get this dirt up here. It's a bit of foam. The paint application is really good. You can see the shading. Because it's a very hard piece, you have to really accentuate and work with the colors you have. Because it's not very outspoken colors. It's not, as green as the Hulk. It's a very brownish, swamp kind of color you need to bring back. Talking about swamp, everybody knows, that he is the Marvel equivalent, sorta, to the DC character known as Swamp Thing. The two have had quite an intertwined history because they were made roughly at the same time, I believe, or created at this roughly the same time. They never decided on who was first. I don't know much about the Swamp Thing. I do know that he had a really cool cartoon back in the 80s with a song based on Wild Thing, I believe, and I used to love that cartoon. And I always used to confuse those two, but if you look at the two, the general look of the two characters, you can see a big difference. So, this is a very good sculpt. I love it. For the money I paid, it's a very good addition to my ever-growing collection. I'm going to have to figure out where to put him. I'm probably gonna have to put him with Ghost Rider and other kind of characters, but he's a very good addition. I love him, and hope you guys enjoyed my review. Till next time, bye bye.